Don't you think you ought to tell me who you are first?
Why?
This podcast show is full of sugar and spice and everything nice and everything mean, explicit content, and in between and whatever the fuck I fancy. So now that I've taken care of the disclaimer, sit back and enjoy the rest of the show.
On a bright and sunny or a rainy day, I can listen to Rene. Topics of the day: why sex don't match the love, our relationship sucks, why the boys play, experience immaturity, politics and currency gains, economics, Spotify it, you can find it, sign of the times for the deaf, dumb and blind. Don't miss it, call the number one, state your name and what's your interest. Rene.
Well, thank you. Thank you. Hi. Hello. Hi, hello out there. Hello, everyone. Welcome to the Rene Show. I'm your favorite podcast host, Rene, that says all the shit you're afraid to say. And yes, I am live today, baby. I'm live. I'm here. It is a beautiful Saturday afternoon here in Baltimore. It goes down in the Baltimore area, in the DMV, honey. And look, we're looking for snow. That's what we're doing. We're looking for snow. That's what they said. It's supposed to come tomorrow or tonight or maybe in 5 minutes. It's going to be below zero. Maybe it's going to be 79 degrees. Who knows? But all I know is it's going to snow. And I'm not moving. I ain't going nowhere. Well, I'm going places, but I'm just saying, that's all I was saying. I'm not going anywhere. In my shit, okay? But I will be out and about, and I will be pushing through with my activities and festivities later, honey. And yes, gonna celebrate my cousin and my good girlfriend, which is like my mom. Today is her birthday. Happy birthday to ya. Happy birthday to ya. Yes, Aquarius season is in the house. So I hope you guys, like I said, are doing really, really good. I hope you guys are, basically just doing what needs to be done and taking care of yourselves and looking good and, you know what I mean? Just being who you need to be the best you can be. So welcome back. Welcome back to the show, you guys. Yes, let me get my music. I love my little music. This is my go-to. You guys know when you hear this fucking intro, the fucking music bed, the fucking background. This is my signature music. I love this shit. I love this little one. It sounds like that 80s fucking porno music. Yeah, it does. Hey, come on in, doctor. Do you need me to take your temperature? Well, yes. Are you going to take the temperature in the ear? Or are you going to have me lift up my tongue and you can take it in my mouth? Ooh. Yeah, whatever. Anyway, I'm fucking crazy. But anyway, listen, just letting you know, in case you need to know how to follow me, how you want to basically go into some of my past episodes, be all relevant and up to date with shit, then check it out. Go follow me, IG at Rene Show. Also, I have a Facebook page, Rene Show. I want you to follow me and subscribe to my YouTube channel. I'm doing other shit over there. I got new fucking shit going on, you guys. I just did an interview last night. And I think you'll really like it. I started off using my StreamYard. Yes. So I want you to go and check out the interview I did. Of course, her name is no longer La Portia Hollywood, but her name is Luxurious. She is doing so many good things right now. I want you to go and check it out. Miss High Value Barbie, that's what she called herself. But listen, I'm not going to tell you too much. You just need to go over there, check it out, subscribe to the show, just subscribe to the channel, hit the bell, and you can be alerted to all of the shit that's going on in video footage and interviews. Also, again, I'm on all streaming platforms pretty fucking much. Got my bottom bitch right here, Spreaker. We got iTunes. We have Google Podcasts. We have Amazon Music. We have iHeartRadio. We have everything that you can pretty much think of where you could want to hear a fucking podcast. That's where my show is. I finally was able to get my invite. So I am now over on Clubhouse. So follow me over there at K Rene Show. Send me an email if you want to be on the show. I'm telling you guys, this is my fucking year. I'm doing this shit. Like, I was doing it for a couple of years, but I'm really doing it. I'm doing it well. So I got interviews coming up out the ass, but I'm excited for it. I'm here for it, honey. I'm here for it. But I want you to definitely hit me up, email me if you want to be a part of the show. You got any topics, feedback, comments, things of that nature. KReneShow@gmail.com. And don't forget to stop by the website, thekreneshow.com. Boop. Okay. So anyway, hope you guys have been doing really well. I hope you guys are ready for this snow, right? I guess, I am so happy to say I don't need a damn thing from the store. I got everything I needed to get. And if you're going to be out there in the hustle and bustle and be trying to look for fucking eggs and milk and shit like that, y'all go have at it. Because I know the way that this city is set up, when they mention snow, they get really, 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 really scared. You know what I mean? And then they be like, oh my God, I'm in panic. And then they start panicking, and then they got to go buy every fucking thing. And then again, the essential of the bread, milk, and, eggs, bread, and milk. So yeah, egg sandwiches, a plethora of fucking French toast, and cereal up the egg, fucking yin yang. Like, I don't even know how much more you can do with those three fucking ingredients, but they need it. You thought the pandemic shit was bad with the Lysol, baby. They are like, ooh, let's go get the rest of whatever is in there in the shelf because we gonna be hunkered down. Okay, well, good luck to you all for that bullshit. So, anyway, let's get to it. Can I give you my word of the day? Can I do that? I know you want to learn something new for your vocabulary. Yes. Okay, so the word of the day is insouciance. Insouciance. Here we go. I'm telling y'all, I'm gonna take a speech class. It's not gonna be ain't gonna be no time soon. But it'll coming up. It's coming up in my future. Anyway, this fucking word means basically lighthearted, unconcerned. Yes. Nonchalance. Yes. Insouciance. There we fucking go. Y'all know, it take me a minute. It take me like, I always say third time's a charm. You know what I mean? But like for me, it'd be like 4.5. That is what it is. So yeah, let's try to be a little insouciance. Whatever. You heard the fuck I said, and y'all heard the fucking word of the day. So there it is. And you fucking welcome. Anyway, shout outs. Can I give a shout out? Yes, I can. Cause that's what I want to do. I want to give a shout out to Sweet Body Butters. Yes, this little black magic woman is making shit happen. Please go and follow her over on IG. I did an interview with her the other night. We talked about her. She's a very small business. Of course, like all of us are trying to do something, within the crafts that we possess, and we want to share it with the world and make some fucking money. So, of course, what other way of doing that? But of course, being someone starting off small, having a small business, and she creates the most wonderful, the shea butter, the oils for your hair, for your skin, the lip balm she has for dry lips. It feels so wonderful on your skin. It's not heavy. It's all natural, not animal tested. It's very vegan based. It's heaven in a jar. Fuck. I don't even know what else to say to describe it. But very reasonable price. She's here within the DMV area. And please check her out and support her and get the information. She's doing big things. She's got 3 new products she's about to put out there on the menu, and I'm so excited for her. So like I said, yeah, definitely go over there to my IG, check it out. It's on my IG TV series, and you're fucking welcome. So anyway, can we get into my piss me off moment for the day? Yeah. Because, it wouldn't be right if it was nothing, it's got to be something that pisses me off, I mean, that's the Virgo way. That's what it is. Whatever. I just, whatever. Anyway, now, also, if you follow me, you heard me talk about the trash men this week. They pissed me off. That was the first situation. And if you missed that, like I said, if you follow me, the video is still there. I did a little, story time with you and told you about, what the fuck they did to me. I felt real fucking, like not a part and not important of this city, on trash day. But go check that out. But that ain't what I want to fucking talk about. What I want to talk about basically is this. Why is it that I still don't know how to light a 3-wick candle and I still wind up burning my fucking self? Like, why is there a science to this shit of which way do you go first? Which one? And then I'm so afflicted with my hands sometimes, but I know when they need to be right and when they need to be doing their very best for certain projects that I definitely have to do with my hands, which is none of your business. But I'm just saying, listen, how do I just keep fucking, how do I'm not successful with this shit? You know what I mean? Like, really? I really need instructions on which wick to light first? Like, fuck. I'm just about to start just using a different way. And you know what else pisses me off? Because I'm giving you a 2-for-1 today. I'm just giving you buy one, get one free. You know what else fucking pisses me off? Is people that say just. Why don't you just? Like an example, it's something I'm looking at. It's something I want to buy. And I'm like, oh, that is so nice. I love those. They're pretty. That's beautiful. And then it's always that one who's always talking as if their pockets are that goddamn deep and shit. Yeah, have your pockets looking like rabbit ears. Yeah, because y'all shit ain't deep either. Why don't you just buy them? Why don't I just what? Because I can't just buy them, bitch. Because I don't just have the money today to just buy them. Or why don't you just do it? Why don't you just take a vacation? Why don't you just... Because I have priorities. That's why I can't just... why don't you just do it for the both of us? I don't understand. Some people I don't think really process the way that they think and the way that they talk, and they don't think of things that they, really honestly, I don't think they think about it before they actually say it. And before the bullshit comes out of their mouth, it sounds really fucking stupid. And you're like, did she just tell me to just go do it? This ain't Nike's, bitch. I can't just go do it. I can't just go buy it. That's just now, it's not how it works. So those are my piss me off moments, you guys. Just think about it. I can't stop. It keeps going. It's just going to be a part of my natural lingo for the day. Lingo. I used to like that game show. I don't know if any of you remember Lingo. My ex, she fucking hated it. But I liked it because it was it was like new words. I was like, I'm learning, and I'm learning while I'm drunk. But anyway, let's get started with this episode. Let's get into the meat and shit. Can I do all of that? Will you allow me to do that?
Won't you tell us all about it?
Start at the beginning.
Yeah. And when you come to the end, stop.
Yes, and again, this is live, you guys. So if you're in here, I would love for you to chat with me and give me a like, hey, you little fat Albert, little shout out or something like that. I would love to know, y'all are here with me and everything like that. But anyway, let's get on with it. Now, for me, I'm a very animated type of person. You know what I mean? And, sidebar, because, I don't give you any fucking anything. Like, I don't give you any suggestions on shit to watch. You've been pretty much doing well with that by yourself, darling. And I, would appreciate if y'all let me know some shit. But I'm going to tell you what I can't wait to fucking watch today. The Little Things. The Little Things, that movie looks like it's going to be great. I can't wait. Denzel Washington, Rami Malek, and of course, Jared Leto. What? What? That shit's about to, I'm be lit city. I can't wait. I'm so excited. I can't wait to watch it. So that's what I'm gonna be doing later on at some point in my life. I gotta make this fucking day count, I'm no kid. It's all me this weekend. Gotta watch and do what I want to do. But you know what I was noticing? And shout out to the 80s. I love the 80s. I love the 80s. It's the era. If you were born in the 70s to live through the 80s, the 90s, and we here in the motherfucking 2000s, yeah, our shit was lit, and our fucking childhood was great. But have you noticed though, like all the reboots that is coming back is everything from the 80s, because they know where it was. They know where it was popping in the 80s. You got Magnum PI that actually started in 1980. That was my thing back in high school when I used to get super duper high, like on acid and shrooms and shit. My friends would be like, Kelly, sing the theme song or do the music to whatever show. That was like the fucking entertainment. Look at me now. Look at me now. Look how far I've come. MacGyver, 1985. Came out in 1985. Hawaii Five-0, I want to say the 80s, but maybe not. It could have been late 70s, but I still liked it. Yeah, that shit still rock. Okay, I'm done. Tourette's, music Tourette's. And then The Equalizer. That shit came out in 1985 also. But guess what? Guess who's coming back as The Equalizer? Queen Latifah. Do y'all know the fucking crush? You don't even understand. I love me some Queen Latifah. I do. I loved her. I still do. I would love to meet her. Shout out to Queen. If you can listen to my show and let's do a meet and greet, or somebody that know her, tell her I want her to call me. But she's going to be the new Equalizer. I was like, yes. Who you calling a bitch? UNITY. I was like, yes, I'm here for it. I can't wait for it to come on. It's in February, which they're going to debut it. I think the first show comes on after Super Bowl, which I don't give a fuck about. But I will tune in for the Equalizer. So I want to see Queen. I want to see her do her thing. Anyway, that's what I wanted to tell y'all. So, moving right along, okay? Oh, and also heard the Muppets Live show is coming back on as well. Thank you. Somebody knew that maybe COVID brain was going to have us flashing back to our good times. Not like last year and the year before. They was like, when were they all actually happy? And they was like, 80s, give them back the 80s. Like, yes, give us back the fucking 80s. Take me back to the 80s, please. I could do the fashion. I mean, them little cocaine clothes with that lace and shit, The fucking, she don't need the glamorous life. Yes, I would wear all that shit. Only the lace shit, though, and the pants and shit like that. I need somebody to make me some shit like that. That's how I'm gonna come back out, when we able to come out for real and raw dog the air and breathe it without a mask. Breathe in, breathe out. Yes, I can't wait. But anyway, let's talk about something serious, though. Can I bring the tone down a little bit? I know. Y'all was like, damn, we gonna do that? Fuck, take a picture. But yeah, let's bring it down some. Because I want to say this. The topic of the day is basically about some toxicity, some fucked up friends that we need to learn how to actually start setting boundaries for, healthy boundaries. And it's important to do that. And when you really look and analyze and kind of do the pros and cons with things and who you got in your corner and who you don't, or you actually start to learn the ways of your friends. That's why when we get older, ladies, we don't have too many of those motherfucking bitches around in our circle. When we say our circle is pinpoint small, believe that motherfucking shit to be facts and truth. I am the good friend. I know I am. People call me, I listen, I give advice, I give my time, I give. And why is that? Because I want that shit reciprocated back to me. But you know what? The crazy thing is, it's just like they've been telling us from school. Treat people how you want to be treated. But when we got older, they also told us the other secondary part to that bullshit is everybody's not going to treat you the way that you treat them. And it's like, but you told me to fucking treat people the way that I want to be treated. So now you're going to pull back on that shit? I don't understand. And I'm confused. Because you said to treat them the way I want to be treated, and I'm doing that. But you know what happens when you treat people the way that you want to be treated and shit don't get reciprocated back to you in the same feelings? Guess what? You start losing yourself. Friends, they help make life more meaningful. We love them. We love you, fucking bitch. We love y'all. We do. They provide a social and emotional support and ease of feelings for us during loneliness. And I mean, I can tell you, me being single, not out here really on no mingles, ain't no fucking where to really be mingling and going. But, for me to drop my guard down, you gotta be something motherfucking dynamite. I mean, I would rather not be the aggressor. I am aggressive. I can be. But I'm aggressive in good ways, like, bedroom ways, like, rock'em sock'em robot. Like, no, like, but, my aggressiveness comes in like within my actions, me taking, being assertive and being attentive and making shit happen, make it work, so that's me. I can be aggressive where I need to be aggressive, but for me to feel desirable and wanted, I would want to be approached first, you know what I mean? Because I don't want to be the aggressive one, like, in the relationship, like, not more the aggressive. Let me stop saying aggressive, because I don't want y'all to be think like I don't want to throw the hits out first, not that shit, but more so like, I can be dominant where I need to be dominant, and we'll just fucking leave it right there. But again, they provide us with ease, the feelings of loneliness. They help us to feel happier and more satisfied with life. Yes, that's what they're supposed to do. Trying to maintain that social connection with them can even be lengthened as far as within our whole lifespan. Like, I had a best friend since I was 10. I have two of them, actually. And we're still friends to this day. And even though we're not close, but we're, within where we live, we're at a distance, but we are still close enough to make sure that we make the time to speak and talk to each other, over the phone. And, I know we all have lives going on. Basically, that's what I wanted to say. We all have lives going on, basically, but I do understand the importance of still making sure that, bitch, I'm fucking here, and I love you, and I'm supporting you, and if you need me, I'm here to talk, or let me check on you, because I've seen you being real quiet lately and stuff. But if you're wondering how to recognize a fucking toxic friendship, basically, and you don't really understand how to deal with it, then this is what I want to break down to you today. First, you have to understand, what does a toxic friend do? Of course, we all have our good and bad fucking days. And on a bad day, that nice shit don't come too easy, even with our loved ones. And, you can kind of tell the difference between a truly toxic person as far as a friend and someone who's just having a bad day. Let's check the bad day versus the bad vibes. A good friend that's having a bad day might snap at you or seem distant, but they'll likely apologize once they pretty much get their fucking self together before I fucking donkey punch her in her fucking throat for her acting like a fucking wickety bitch. Now, toxic friends, on the other hand, they'll follow a pattern. that never really dies down, and they won't show how much regret or inclination to change, even when they realize they made you feel bad. And that's kind of like almost on the wavelength of dealing with somebody who's already a narcissist in their personality or a gaslighter, because I can't fucking stand neither one of them two. And then they also tend to get low. You know, I've noticed with a lot of people that I have actually put on a pedestal to call a friend have really gotten kind of distant and low. And I don't know if it's because of the fact that, again, more so, you know, they saw that they were really showing more of their opportunist ways. And, you know, I picked up on it and was like, oh, bitch, you're a user. Okay, so now that you done did XYZ and then you done got yourself something different or something new, or you got a new place to hang or whatever the fucking case may be, now I'm pushed in the back. Now we don't even talk anymore as much as we used to. We're not, really making the little hangout plans because of the fact that, some people, again, it was only convenient for the reason or for the fucking season. Granted, a Virgo, what we do? We fucking sit back, we watch every fucking thing, we observe it, and we basically know how to maneuver and move forward. Because when you try to come back, when the plan that you basically started moving towards ain't working for you no more, the fucking game is going to already have been changed over here. Now, here's a take on some things that toxic friends may do. They put you down. Friends often joke with each other, and a little good-natured teasing, it doesn't mean your friendship is toxic, especially if you're laughing too. But when a friend regularly demeans you and makes you feel miserable, whether they use more subtle negging tactics or outright insults, your friendship probably isn't a healthy one. Yeah, like, if you're talking to somebody, and I've seen some of my friends do this to me before, like, girl, you're just so fucking crazy. And it's like, yes, I've said I was crazy, but not on the type of crazy, like mental crazy. I'm crazy funny. I'm crazy like go-getter. I'm crazy like she ain't scared to take a dare. But when you, again, try to keep me in that place where you want me to feel like I'm fucking crazy, or you try to talk over or through me or talk down to me, then bitch, you're crazy. Because I don't know who the fuck you think you're talking to and how long you think I'm gonna let you talk to me like that. And then they start to feel like they can find a way to talk to you in a certain manner and you'll just be okay with it. Like, I'm gonna give you a perfect fucking example. Bitch. Back to the Future. Yo, McFly. What you doing in here, McFly? Hey, Biff. I thought I told you not to come in here no more, McFly. Like, okay. Now, Biff is a bitch, okay? He was a bully. McFly was doing his fucking homework and shit, and he was always fucking with him. Hey, look, shoes are untied, McFly. And then it wasn't, and then he went up as, oh, don't be so gullible, McFly. See, that's what you got to look out for. People that try to play you in this sense, like, no, you're important to me, but only to the extent of where I need you to be important in my life. Watch them bitches. Gossip, that's another one. Where the fuck is my music? Because I felt naked. Ha! Gossip. You tell a friend something in confidence, and the next day the whole motherfucking building knows it. I've had that happen too. Several times. Anyone can slip up and say things that they shouldn't, but toxic motherfuckers, they enjoy spreading this shit. They love telling your secrets around and around to people who don't even know you. They be like, who? You be like, Kelly, what? Where? You know, she's in such and such, wherever. Room, lot, floor, whatever. Bob, yeah, dates that person. Yeah, her. Yeah, the crazy one. And see, when you keep letting people get away with fucking downplaying your personality and who you are, they'll try to, again, keep you there. And then what happens is when they then gossiped about you to other people, now the people that they gossiped about you to, they now have already put you in the category, oh, you talking about the crazy bitch you told me about the last time? What the fuck she do now? Now they in tune with your shit. What? You ask them to keep your personal information private because you, again, thinking you got somebody you can confide in and basically give your information to and talk your shit. Someone who consistently breaks your trust probably don't care much about your feelings. And I talked about third-party situations in the episode in the past, a couple back. And those are the ones that I was talking about. Those are the ones that'll stand right in the middle in that bitch and be between you and your fucking person and break y'all shit up. Or they apologize without no fucking sincerity. They don't fucking mean it. When you call them out on their behavior, they just, shrug that shit off. If you're feeling like a pimp, go and brush your shoulders off. That's what they do. Brush it off. They brush off your distress or give a fucking nonchalant insouciance. Sorry. Instead of taking time to consider your perspective, they say, I'm sorry you feel that way. Sorry. My ex used to do that a lot. And ain't nobody supposed to be more of your best friend than your ex, especially if you guys were rocking and fucking rolling for years. When y'all can finish each other's sentences, when you guys laugh at the same shit, share the same humor, love the same fucking food and shit. Yeah, that becomes really your close best friend, because that's the best friend you want to hopefully marry one day. We're not best friends anymore. But just saying, that nonchalant shit, the fucking no sincerity, they make you feel nervous. Unpredictability alone doesn't necessarily indicate someone is toxic, but when their actions could cause harm or you feel abusive, it's wise to proceed with motherfucking caution. No one is entirely predictable, but it is reasonable to expect someone you trust to mostly express their emotions in safe, healthy ways. Maybe they get extremely irritated and shout at you over tiny shit, little shit. Like, damn, sorry? Again, you might have a way of feeling unsettled. They leave you feeling unsettled. Spending time with your close friends should make you feel good. Maybe spending time with one particular friend leaves you uneasy or upset. You might not even have a good explanation like why when I fucking leave this motherfucking bitch, I feel more disappointed than relieved. Then you don't want to spend time with them. If you understand and feel that unsettled feeling, consider examining your friendships for other signs that aren't quite right. They comparing you to other people. Or they put themselves front and center all the fucking time. Even had a fair weather friend. Yeah, I had that. They drop in when things are going well. Ooh, or when they need something, preach. But when you're struggling, you can't fucking find that fucking Casper the wickedy bitch ass ghost. Nowhere to be found. Some friends can go on for an hour about their recent problems. See, me, I'm the listener. When they finish venting, they offer a token. And how are you? Can I talk now? Because you done took over the whole motherfucking conversation for the last 2 hours. Before they quickly turn the conversation right back to their motherfucking selves. That's the energy I don't need in 2021. I refuse to keep it with me. I've been doing it for too fucking long. That energy, I can cry. I've been in so many bad situations and friendships where y'all have made me fucking feel like I am choking. I can't breathe. Ungrip my fucking neck. Why is it that you feel so comfortable to use me? And then make me, again, still keep you on that pedestal to be like, but that's my friend, and that's my friend, and I love my friends. Guess what, bitch? I love myself. I love me more. And they're not going to continue to keep doing it. I now understand why they say when you get older, watch how your patience becomes shorter and thinner. True motherfucking friends don't just take. They also offer empathy for your concerns in circumstances good, bad, or anywhere in between. Please don't miss this motherfucking message. When people want to do stuff, they make time to do it. When people want to talk to you, they'll make time to talk to you. Don't believe the hype. Don't let them fucking tell you, well, I was busy and I had this to do. But bitch, you typing right now and texting me right now how busy you were. You ain't busy now. So pick the fucking phone up and tell me something. Talk to me. They leave you in limbo. And then guess what? When you start flipping the tables back around, what around when the tables would turn, when the tables would turn, they're going to be looking like, well, why are you acting all fucked up? No, bitch, you've been fucked up from jump, and I pulled your card, and I seen what you've been doing. You have a pattern. A pattern. A pattern. There's people I've been friends with for over 20 years. I don't even tell them the same shit I tell my friends that I have had in my corner for 30 years. Or maybe even a little bit more of a shorter time because I didn't see the genuine, the genuine friendships in them. I seen it. I see their care and concern. They actually show it. They send the sympathy cards when somebody passes in my family. They actually want to check up on me and see how I'm feeling. They know, I know, bitch, you lonely, you single, but how you feeling by yourself? Are you doing okay? You know, want me to come through, make you laugh or something? We can hook up on fucking Zoom or something like that, you know, trying to talk you through it, letting you know, like, listen, your day will come. No, you got ones that won't even give two shits of anything. And then they didn't found whatever they was looking for, but they had you as a crutch until they found it. You know what the fuck I'm talking about. And you know if I'm preaching to you. You already know. Another thing. They try to change you. Someone who tries to change things about you may not be an ideal fucking friend. A true friend understands basically everybody has different personalities, but they call mine crazy. Why? Because I'm bold? Why? Because I say all the shit you're afraid to say? Ew. And they'll accept you, you know, basically for yourself, because that's the purpose of us making these friendships and these relationships. Our differences. If you ask for guidance on something you'd like to change, they might provide support and encouragement, but they'll probably wait for you to ask instead of telling you what you should do. There we go with that. Why don't you just? Why don't you just? Why don't you just? No, fuck you. I'm just good. I'm good right now just being who I am. Another thing is how the toxic friendships affect you, which can have a pretty significant impact on overall your well-being. It's not positively. And spending time with people who don't give a fuck about your feelings eventually affects your emotional and physical health. Will somebody tell me I'm fucking preaching and giving you a message today? Because I feel it. I know I am. You feel so lonely and isolated. Spending time with friends who should be increasing your sense of connection. A toxic friendship might leave you feeling ignored instead. And you reach out to make plans, but you're left out of the group events and your messages go unanswered. And unless they need something from you, they don't seem to want to spend time with you. And the friendship doesn't fulfill you or feel like a friendship at all anymore. You already now know this is where I cut the cord. Your stress increases. Oh my fucking gosh. You're stressing out more and more every day. And it's bad because of the simple fact that if you're a person that suffers from stress, we don't need no extra. Reduced stress is one key benefit of strong friendships, but seeing friends might not always make you feel 100%. And you'll probably notice some improvement. A toxic friend is far from helping to relieve stress. They add to this shit. They might say or do things that upset you when you spend time together. Like, yeah, what the fuck? Even when you aren't with them, you might spend a lot of time thinking back to your negative interactions you had with them, reliving the fucking moment, which can make you feel tense, irritable, even downright fucking sick. You don't feel supported. That is my numero uno motherfucking problem that I have with a lot of my friends. I don't feel supported. I'm not going to fucking lie. You've heard me say it time and time again. I don't. True friends offer support when you need it. Sure, this support isn't always tangible. And at the very least, friendship typically involves listening with empathy and offering validation for distress and pain. But in a toxic friendship, you never feel that support or compassion. You feel minimized when they brush off your problems or ignored outright if they never respond to your messages or requests for help. And in short of that, they aren't there for you when you need a friend most. Your self-confidence and self-esteem may take a motherfucking nosedive and a hit, and that's what you don't want. When someone is continually putting you down and treats you poorly, you might start to accept this behavior and stop expecting anything better. You might start actually believing, well, what they saying could actually be true. And you begin to believe their put downs and you start to doubt, your own strength and capabilities. And then your self-esteem has gone down the motherfucking drain and then it diminishes. Then you blame yourself for their behavior. I've been there. Another outcome of manipulation. Yep, a motherfucking mind manipulator, a fucking opportunist. You start to think, it is me. I'm fucking wrong. They lash out at you and you believe you deserve it. Then you might decide they never offer support because you ask for help too often. So then you try to make up. You try making it up to them by trying to jump in whenever they need something, trying to be their clutch, their right hand. Oh, I got you. Oh, you need something. Oh, I got you. Like you trying to kiss their ass again because they've been fucking you over for how long? Girl, please tell me I'm talking to somebody. You might even feel grateful that they spend any time with you since after all, they pointed out so many of your flaws. I had to take a minute. Because that right there, that's real. That's real. That is so real. You often feel off balance. People who behave in toxic ways often use manipulation to get what they want. Manipulation often leaves the impression that something isn't quite right, though you can't identify exactly what. So their reactions or overreactions can further unbalance you. And sometimes they laugh things off and sometimes they shout. Not knowing which will happen can make you so confused you aren't sure how to proceed except with extreme caution. The tears I drop right now is not because of the fact of being sad, but it's a fact of being awakened. I'm so enlightened through the research of knowing that I know I've been putting myself in better places. I've been doing the best that I needed to do to get myself together with people that, again, I held so high, in high regard, and just positions in my life. Then what happens after that is that your other relationships suffer, because one toxic friendship can slowly but steadily begin to poison the other close relationships that you have with other people. So now that you realize you have these toxic friendships, you have two main options, bitch. Might want to try to talk to your friends first. It's possible they don't realize how unpleasant their behavior is. If you want to salvage the friendship, it might be a good first choice. Talk to them first. The other choice involves ending the fucking friendship. And that's where I am. I don't have time for second chances. If you want to offer them, you can, but silently. And a lot of them don't know. I done gave 2, 3, 4, 5 chances. I'm just saying. It's not always the best idea. If the friendship doesn't have a positive benefit for you and your conversation with them basically hasn't helped in any fucking way, shape, or form, it's time to fucking end it. And it's not even just for friendships, y'all. I'm talking about your fucking relationships with your girlfriends, your boyfriends, your persons, your fucking partners. Take your space for yourself. If you spend a lot of time wishing a friend would treat you better, why not take a break from them for a while and see what changes? Time apart from friendships can help you sort through your feelings and get clarity on your next steps. Manifesting, meditating, things of that nature is helpful. You can also see how your life looks without this person in it. So fucking beautiful. It's so fucking beautiful. Set your boundaries. If you don't want to try to maintain the friendship, then the boundaries are the key. Practice ahead of time. Once you know you need to end the friendship, let them know. Communicating this in person is often best. Let them know how long you've been suffering. Choose a public place in case somebody want to get all fucking dumb. Because again, privacy places could be a part where y'all start fighting because emotions are starting to rage. If you don't feel pretty much safe as far as, I don't like calling, I don't like texting, I don't like texting, I don't like texting tones through text fucks shit up a lot. Before the discussion, write some shit down that you want to say, explain your reasons, or simply say the friendship no longer works for me. It don't work for me. Put your thoughts and organize them. Practice if you have to talk to yourself in the mirror beforehand as if you're talking to them. But most importantly, please be direct. And take care of yourself. Because once you take the time to focus on yourself. You went through something painful and difficult, and you might still be dealing with it, sis. I know I am. In certain ways and forms. Practice some good self-care, spending time with loved ones, making time for quality sleep, focusing on enjoyable hobbies. Fill your life with positive things and reach out for support if you need it. And that is what I have for you today. You are welcome. You're so welcome. I so love you guys. I love you guys so much with the bottom of my heart. I thank you guys for tuning in every week to me, and just letting you know that you can definitely check out the K Rene Show live of the podcast show, which is on my YouTube page. Please don't forget to follow me at IG at K Rene Show. Again, if you want to follow me on Clubhouse at K Rene Show, Facebook at K Rene Show. You can check me out on streaming platforms, Spreaker, Spotify, iHeart Radio, iTunes. I'm there. And always remember this, you guys, the tiger and the lion, they may be the strongest in the circus, but the wolf doesn't work for the circus. And with that being said, I'm out, you guys. Have a great weekend. Stay safe in the DMV. I'll talk to you all next week. I love you. Bye.